Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how I successfully grow chayote plant in a pot on a patio. You can see that this is my patio. It's against the house wall. This is particularly good for those who does not have enough room or who cannot find a right spot for chayote. Chayote can be really invasive and grow really strong. So if you don't want it, or if you are in the area very cold and it won't survive for the winter, you can grow for the growing season. And this is really perfect to grow in a pot. Let me show you close up how I do that. Let's start off. Let's take a look at the structure of the pot and the frame that I built. So the pot is about 16-inch wide and about 12-inch high. You can have a deeper pot than this one if you want to, but 16 inches is enough for one plant. Although I said one plant, this has multiple stems, right? But I can show you that later. So what I did is I put 4 sticks or poles in here to build a kind of like a frame. Start with the 4 sticks, and then I put the metal ring around those poles. Let me show you a little closer. Right here, what you see is the very first ring, the metal ring that I put around. So this is the closest to the soil. You can see that when the stems are growing up, I start to wrap it around that metal ring. So I have 4 steps or 4 levels of these metal rings on this pole. The pole is about 6 feet tall, and the total is about 7 feet tall, but because it goes into the soil for a foot, so it's about 6 feet tall. So I put about 4 levels of rings. The way that I do is when it starts to grow up, you can see that I start to wrap it around, and then let it grow to another step, and then let it go wrap around too. Let me show you the whole step. Here is the very first level, and then if I go up a little higher, here is the second level. And then here I also again let stems go around, wrap it around. And then when it gets to above this level, what I did was pinching off the little shoots. Right here is the 3rd level. So by pinching off the little shoots off the tips, right, the stem that has been growing, what it does is it starts to promote the side shoots. The side shoots are the ones which is going to have the blooms, that female blooms and male blooms, the blossoms. From there, you're going to get fruits, right? So let me show you all the way to the up. Here is it at the top. And you can see that I let them wrap around, and then at one point I let them go up and then wrap again. Here is the top of the vine, and you can see that the shoots are coming out, and also the little fruits are starting to form. It's incredible to see how these new stems and new shoots are coming out in such a beautiful way that I don't have to worry about it growing incredibly big. So at this point, if you want to, you can also pinch off the shoots and let the side shoots grow more. But I'm going to let it grow at this point and just harvest the fruits. One thing I like to point out is that this is only single plant, but I allow only a few branches to grow. And then I cut off if there are too many of them. And you can see that each one will have a really long stem, but at about 3 feet or so, when this branch reaches to about 3 feet or so, I will pinch off the tip so that there are more side shoots coming up, and then the top of the plant will have more branches. And another thing is that this plant really likes water. If it doesn't rain in your area, like where I live, you have to water every day, and then you need to fertilize at least once a week to get a good growth and have a good produce. So like I said, the benefit of doing it is you are able to move it wherever you need to move, and you also get your produce. And in winter, you can store the plant if you are living in a colder area, or you can grow a new plant next year and you can harvest, and it doesn't take that much room, and you can move around anywhere you want during the growing season too. For example, if you have a heat wave and you don't want it to be sitting in a really, really hot sun, then you can move it to where you think it's going to do better during the heat wave. So I really enjoyed this, and I'm so happy that I am successfully growing this one this year, because I have been growing this for a few years, and the spot that I have available in my yard to grow this in the ground, it's just not ideal for that one. And it barely make any fruits, and by the time it sets fruits, it's too cold and it doesn't have time to grow. But this is really perfect for me, so that's why I'm sharing it. That's it, everyone. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this video and be able to grow this plant. Bye.